What's the deal? What's the deal? This your boy 18 Willing with another breaking news. Breaking news. J.B. Hunt. Let's talk about it. If you are working in Atlanta, Georgia, guess what you found out today? J.B. Hunt is closing facility at the Lithonia Home Depot Distribution Center. I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. When y'all see a mega company like this, kind of throw the red flag on a lot of these things that's going on right now. Guess what? Expect other companies to do the same thing. Expect it, man. It's history repeating itself. But let's not listen to me, because it'd be a lot of people in the comments, man. Oh, that's fact. That's not fact. That's this, that. Listen, this is coming straight from the horse's mouth, which is JB Hunt. Let's get into the content. So, JB Hunt Transportation Services, INC, filed a Worker Adjustment and Retraining Notification Act noticed on August 26. The closure involved the J.B. Hunt facility at Home Depot Distribution Center in Lithonia, Georgia. According to Northwest Arkansas Democrat Gazette, the facility closure will affect 74 employees, including drivers, managers, and dispatchers. The company says the closures is in response to changing business conditions. Listen, any company that's changing business conditions and they letting go 74 employees right before the holiday, you already know what's going on. They trying to pull more. Listen, this is right before the holiday. Like a lot of these employees didn't have families. I'm sure they're going to find them somewhere else. That's going to be an inconvenience on the location because they have a lot of locations. But guess what? Them closing down one sector or one thing means more money in other things. They just over exasperated the funds that they've had. If that's a word, they've been, putting too much money out there. So what do they do? What do most businesses do when, things are tough? They say, yo, we're going to go ahead and do a changing business conditions. If that means closing down one facility and leaving that one closed and then putting the money over here because we're not making that much money at this one facility, that's what they're going to do. That's what they're going to do. Let's read some more, man. Let's read some more. So it says, when navigating a changing supply chain environment, JB Hunt strives to manage through any contract loss or facility closure by minimizing the impact to our people, including helping impacted employees transfer to positions at other facilities or locations, if possible. The company said the facility is scheduled to close October 27th of this year, right before when? Thanksgiving, Christmas, the New Year. This is the last quarter, so they trying to meet a quota. And y'all see, I read it verbatim, and it connected what I said verbatim. Listen, it's gonna be a lot of mega carriers that do this, man. Don't be surprised when you see other mega carriers following the same changing business conditions, because right now we are in an economy where they said it themselves. They're changing the supply chain when they're navigating a changing supply chain environment. Let's break that down a little bit. When navigating, that means that they're going through a changing supply chain environment. If you look at the supply and demand chain, right? The demand is there, but the supply is not there. That means that the price goes up, right? If you want your favorite ice cream, if you demanding your favorite ice cream, but the supply ain't there, guess what? The price gonna go up because they're gonna be like, these people love this stuff, but we can only have a certain amount. They can only do a certain amount as a company. They could only do so much. So when they're navigating the supply chain environment, this is what they're doing. They're trying to find their niche. What facilities are doing its best and people are happy. The employees are happy. We happy with everything that's going on as far as, getting the money in and getting the money out, the overhead and everything is cool. Let's keep those. But when we are doing bad and we looking at this facility over here and it's not producing as much, it's not being productive, guess what? We're going to close that down. That's all they doing. This is a big business. This one ain't producing as much as it should be. We're going to close that down and then we're going to go over here and spend more money over here. We're going to put more capital over here so it can do better and just jump out the gym. That's all they doing. That's what navigating the supply chain, a change in supply. They looking and seeing what's going on, and then they keying into, okay, let's cut this off. Boom. 74 people got 74 employees, losing their job, but hopefully we can get 35 of them over here and over here and over here. Even if it takes them a longer time to commute to another job, at least we tried. That's all they're gonna say. Well, we're trying to do the best we can, knowing that it's hard for people. It's hard for them too. Guess what? Fuel prices is going up for trucking companies. They dealing with a lot of things that smaller fleet owners and the owner operators are dealing with. That's why you see a lot of owner operators going belly up. Their companies are diminishing because they can't do stuff like this. They only got 5 trucks at the most. 10 trucks. Let me take a drink of my y'all know, wrong side. And I don't want to hear no Lions comments in the comment section because I know what they did this weekend. It was terrible. It was a terrible display. We'll talk about that some other time. But this is what happens when companies are navigating a changing supply chain. This is what happens. It's economics. It's just economics. We've seen this happen with not too long ago with that Kroger deal that Swift took. Like, let me get that. They took it from another company. I think that was Raw or Ron. They took it from because they have more trucks. Guess what they can do? They can also take the cut because Ron was saying, yo, we cannot take no more sitting at these docks for a long time. And if you're a truck driver, drop it in the chat right now. Drop it in the comment section. When you at when you are at these docks, you're sitting for extended time. Now the time is more extended because everybody wants to get the freight and get it moved, but they don't have the supply. They don't have it. And when you eat up at the time, you're eating up at companies' money. We just connected that right there. You're eating up at the company's money. And what companies do? They start to make cuts because look, we can't no longer have 5 trucks over here. We can only have 3 because we can have those other 2 going to other places other than y'all. Okay, that's cool. We don't want y'all no more. And that's simply what these mega companies, they cutting the fat. That's all they doing is cutting the fat. Okay. And guess what Swift did to Ron? We'll take them because we got 1,500 some odd trucks out, 15,000. I forgot how many trucks they got, but it's up in the numbers. We got all of these. And guess what? We got all of these trucks. Yeah, we know that they quit on you. We won't quit on you. And guess what? We can send more trucks out there and for a lower price because this is a numbers game. This is a numbers game. If you got the trucks right now and you own the trucks, you winning right now. You winning. But if you don't and you have a note, you have employees that's complaining about detention, that's complaining about layover, and everybody is complaining, guess what? You're going to make some cuts. You got to cut off your fingers to save your arms sometime. And that's what y'all seeing happening in the trucking industry. And it's just like that, man. Just like Wallow and Gilly say, it's just like that. It's just like that. You're going to see a lot of companies doing this. Mark my word. We've made a lot of predictions in the trucking company. And I think I've been right damn near every time because we sit here and we research. What's the climate of the trucking industry right now? Drop it in the comment section. Am I right? Am I wrong? It's chewing smaller companies up. It's a dog eat dog business. The biggest shark is going to eat the smallest shark if it have to. If you a small fish in a big pond, you're going to get ate up. You're gonna get ate up because the competition is scarce. I mean, the competition is severe. It's severe. You see what Swift did. This is a true story. Don't worry about it. We'll take that contract. And guess what? We're going to send more trucks over there for a lower price because it's a numbers game. It's a numbers game. If y'all like what y'all saw today, man, this is your boy 18 Willing with another breaking news. Breaking news. I need you to like, subscribe, share this content. Guess what? I'm going to put 2 more videos up here because we got so many breaking news episodes is going, man. I appreciate y'all just for the support. I'm not asking y'all to buy nothing. I'm just asking y'all to support. It's your boy 18 Willing, man. See y'all later.